So they offer prayer for them. And this becomes, as you can, these are the people who donated. Of course, these are Dastidar from New York, Mitra Sengupta from New Jersey, Peterson from New York, and Mazumdar and Saha from Bangladesh, Haldar from New York, Som from New Jersey, and there is an association here, and of course that's my name. So we were able to build, and this is the first time we saw, yes, it can be done. And once it was done, they have built a gates named after my father and my Shefali's father, that's my father's name. This gate they have built. They said, we all want to bring you back to your ancestral place. And by the way, building was built on top of site. They named it after my mother's, after she passed away, ashes. So, and this is when my oldest brother passed away, who was a medical doctor. He was born nearby. So with these ashes, they have built a memorial in his name. And this is what it says: born Madaripur, death Calcutta, and a physician. So he was brought back to this place after. So this is the structure as you see, then and now. But one of the things I thought I'll share with you is that is the feeling of that it can be done even under such a duress, such a difficult thing. Now that building is included in a United Nations publication as one of the historic sites of Bangladesh. Wow. So it's published by, as you can see, UNESCO, and here is this is the letter I always say. The Consulate General sent me that your temple will be saved. And then this was an article in one of the Bengali papers saying this place is being saved, and this is they print it this way without the plan and a little bit of history, and so naturally I feel very proud that a historic site has been saved, and that's basically it. So it tells me that if you try, it can be. Now I don't say everything can be done, but at least it was done. And then we have done a couple of other similar cases. And one of our former colleagues, Selvi Hickey, used to be here. She used to tell us it's like mini revolution. That if you push bubble, some minor, but these minor efforts become major in an overall thing. Now we are finishing in Bangladesh our 9th school building or dormitory building. And this is what we started, Shefali and I, selling tea in New York in Durga Puja. 50-cent tea, 5 cents we saved. And then, of course, many of you have come forward. And that's it. I don't know if you have any questions. Thank you very much.
So is there any questions, or you want to push on?
No, I have one question. See, what is the architecture? This is very rare. I don't see any.
No, there are a couple of colors. This is called Shikhar Deul style. The Shikhar means very, steeped. So there are 3 typical Bengali style. One is Shikhar Deul, the other more common in Pancharatna. You have 4 steep, 4 on 4 sides. You have 4 corner. You have 4 stars, and in the middle center has the temple. And the third one is Archala, which is like shaped like this. The front is shaped like this. Comes from the Bengali rural villages. So because there you have this kind of a roof, sloped roof or thatch roof. So that comes from that side, Archala side. So that is one of the. There are a couple actually in this building. In this book, you will also find some.
On the front, what? It's the same.
No, this is the Pancharatna style. You have 4, and this is the 5th one.
So which temple picture is that one?
I'm missing side. I have to figure it out because this book.
That is not in Bangladesh.
Yeah, they are all. It says selected Hindu temples of Bangladesh. All of these are selected Hindu temples. Actually, UNESCO took some of. This is the other style, Archala style. So these are some of the UNESCO also. I believe they did it because during the previous regime, there were attempts to tear down some of them, and they were afraid some of the historical sites. Nobody has said, but that was a fear that they wanted to save all of these story, assets. So these are the 3 different styles you will have generally throughout Bengal, West Bengal, East Bengal, and even extending in that. So these are all are brick buildings because Bengal is a flat land, no mountains or no stones. So it have all comes out of soil. By drying that soil, you make a brick. So these are the various styles you have. This is also very famous Bengali style building. It's in another place. So this is in Rajshahi, Putia. Yeah, I visited that one too. This is also falling apart.
Actually, this is kind of very strange that we do not cultivate our own architecture. UNESCO is giving.
This is also Rajshahi. As you can see, these are there, as I mentioned. There, you see, this is the other Archala style, as you can see. So yeah, this is a very historic, and naturally, when somebody says they have done this book, and I said, why can I buy it? So, and
So this is available in United States?
yeah, I'm sure, but somebody procured it from Dhaka and then sent it to me.
No, I go to a bookstore also.
Yeah, and UNESCO probably you can look into and you can probably buy. Actually, I one of the guys who took some of these pictures I knew, but I'm not in touch with them. But they didn't choose it because it's me. And this is as you can see, this is a style also very common in Bengal. You also have to have a pond for reflecting, because that's also where you take bath before you go to the temple to cleanse it, or when you come out you wash your feet. These are very common. So everywhere almost everywhere you will have. Even this one has a pond right behind. I mean, on the side, because temples either face east, because deity is to face east. Deities must face east. First choice, because first sunlight must hit the deities. So that was the idea. When sunlight comes, you can go and worship. You can see it. So it always faces east for the sunlight.
What is the pond called? What is the word for a pond?
Pond Pukur. Pukur. P-U-K-U-R. So yeah, and
That's where you will see a lot of temples.
you see, you mentioned there's not east. Here
Yes,
also
right.
the same style. Same style. Actually, next to one of our temples, schools in Khulna, where we have built it, there is one of these buildings which is falling apart. So I have asked my students and teachers there. I said, I cannot force you, but I would like you to take it up on itself to save it. That's not that old. It's about 270 years old. So I said, please save it. Otherwise, they will be gone.